In today's video, I'm bringing a retrospective of B. Schwab's opening scene from his first special, You'd Be Surprised. And you may be thinking, Dicey, why are we talking about a special that came out 5 years ago? I say to you, young homeless cat, keep watching because I will explain. The opening scene from You'd Be Surprised was filmed at a time when Brenda was on top of the world, and it provides a fascinating look into Bapa's thinking at that time, as well as his lack of creativity and talent, but most importantly, it foreshadows his downfall. Plus, you'll get to see Brenda's acting chops that would make a middle school drama teacher blush. The underlying message that Braindumb tries to portray is how he has so many haters and they're all judging him for getting too successful too fast. His execution is the antithesis of funny, but instead a weak attempt at a personal commentary about his haters. At multiple points during the scene, his haters will scoff at the idea of Fat Patrick getting a special only 3 years into comedy. But Brenda, being the success story that he is, he handles each situation with suave, charisma, and kindness. The opening is comprised of 4 different scenes. The first scene is set in a bar with Brenda sipping a whiskey and receiving attitude from the bartender for getting a comedy special after only 3 years.
How we doing, my man? Another shot for the road?
No, I probably shouldn't, man. I'm shooting my first comedy special tonight.
Oh, wow, good for you. Good for you. I dabbled a little myself in comedy. How long you been doing it?
3 years.
3 years, huh? This one's on me, man. Jesus Christ. This fucking town.
Thanks, man. God damn. Ah, fuck.
So the bartender is him, acting just like himself but with a wig. He could have at least done a different voice or add something to try to be funny because, well, this is supposed to be a comedy special. All the bartender does is scoff at Brenda for getting a special, only 3 years into comedy, and blames Hollywood. The scene then concludes with Brenda calling him a dick, taking a shot, and realizing he's running late for his show. It's all quite low effort, which will be a recurring theme. But putting aside everything I've said about Fat Patrick, I don't understand why he dedicates the whole opening of his special to the haters. Is he trying to give a fuck you to the haters? Is he trying to say, hey look, your hate doesn't matter, I'm getting my own special? I'm really not sure, but if I was doing a special, I wouldn't focus on the haters, but instead my craft and show why I deserve to be there. Maybe if he did that, he would have actually written some funny jokes and proved the doubters wrong. Instead, he plays victim and shits the bed. Now let's watch the second scene because it doesn't get any better.
Hey, thick boy. Tacos. Fat ass over here. How you doing? Yeah, I know your big ass to come back.
Okay, you know, I'll just do three tacos, man. I'm kind of in a rush.
I got you. It's a food truck. Chill, big boy.
Give me 2 T's, 1 B.
Honestly, I have no idea why this scene exists. It literally adds nothing to the story, but it does foreshadow Bapa's future of being fat and his continued low effort in everything that he does, including his food truck diarrhea show.
Yo, big man, what do you got there? Come on, I'm starving, bro. What do you got there, tacos? Man, come on. Fuck it, enjoy, man. All right, thanks, man. Ah, I'm allergic to fish.
Now, to fully understand this scene, you'll need some background, which is where this next clip comes in. It's the infamous clip that defined the homeless cats and let us know that we do not matter.
I view those people the same I'd view a homeless guy critiquing my art, or the person who would go out of their way to create that account or to live in their mom's basement or whatever job they're working. It does not matter to me. So when people lets that affect their mood or their life, it's mind-boggling. It's crazy to me. What do you care? It'd be the same as if a cat created a profile.
That's a good example.
Who cares? Even a homeless guy. If a homeless guy was just creating a profile and talking shit, it doesn't matter.
Brenda says how a comment or review by a cat or a homeless person does not matter because he believes only people who are successful or who aren't failing have valid opinions. This is his ego trying to rationalize the hate and his lack of talent. Instead of going back to the drawing board and reworking his stuff, he simply chalks up all criticism to be bashful and rooted in hate. I don't know how Baba can call what he does art, but I guess even macaroni art is called art, so maybe he has a point. But this clip really gives a bit more meaning to the whole opening scene. The characters are regular people, a bartender, food truck employee, or a homeless person. So on the ladder of social standings, Schwab views them to be lower than him, therefore whatever they say or do does not matter. Now let's take a look at the last clip because it's equally as redacted.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. How you doing? What's up, man? Not much. Come on, I'm Brendan Schaub. Oh my, yes, of course. Dude, come on in.
Thank you.
You're gonna love this guy. Good luck on your next fight. God. Excuse me.
To me, this is the most confusing scene because the security guy and Baba are identical in character. All the other characters in the skit at least had different hair or a costume, but in this case, they're exactly the same person. The bouncer doesn't recognize him as the performer of the show. When Brenda tells him his name, the bouncer recognizes him from UFC. The special itself had a lot of bits from his UFC days, but I guess this is Brenda trying to tell people that he's more than a UFC fighter. But honestly, I have no idea where he was going with this. Next, I have one more bonus clip where Baba really shows off his comedy chops.
Excuse me, god damn, girl, shit. Ooh, I can't wait. BTE is right. Big dude energy. I can't wait to get my hands on him. That boy's thick.
I guess I'll give him some credit for this one, at least he put some effort into the costume. Brenda tries to be funny with his over-the-top body language and comments, but it falls short. It's just not funny. The whole opening, starting from the beginning, really showcases how green Brenda is. There are no funny lines, no comedic timing, the settings are random and don't really add much. What it does show is that he would go on to be a gluttonous addict. It's all very meh. This would be a continued pattern in Brenda's career. He does things for the sake of doing them, but they're never good, because he's more focused on the fame and fortune. He was very lucky to be in the position that he is in, and you can't blame him for taking on the special that early, but as a viewer, it's hard to watch because you see him as the talentless hack that he is. And on top of that, all the criticism that he receives, he sees it as people hating on him for being successful, sexy, and handsome. But he doesn't recognize the real reason he was getting hate. He got a special when he didn't deserve it. His stand-up comedy wasn't at the level it needed to be for an hour-long special. He was way too green and only got his special because of the popularity he gained from the Joe Rogan push. The reason this foreshadows his downfall is because of how tone-deaf his material is. It's Schaub shitting on his haters, acting like it doesn't bother him, when in reality it drives him crazy that people hate on him. The whole thing feels quite inauthentic, and it's so bad that his next special wouldn't even have an opening scene. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this retrospective. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Fighter and the Kid podcast and below the belt on Showtime, give it up for the great and powerful Mr. Brendan Schaub!
About you're homeless. We're the American Idol for homeless. We have the best of the best. You're homeless and shit. You know what your homeless is though? Your homeless is fucking aggressive, dude. Your homeless is super aggressive. Me and my brother were getting around town on scooters. We go by one homeless guy who goes, "Nice jeans." I was like, "Sir, you don't have shoes."
These kind of people doing this crazy stuff. Or another guy, like, he was like crashing a plane for his TikTok or something.
He jumped out of the plane, pretending it was crashing. The plane crashed into I think, California
fucking
mountains.
knows every clip that ever happened.
I read. Right?
He started with Charlie.
He responds, I read.